Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your January 16th to the 31st, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates that you give it a thumbs up, and also remember to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive in now, Leo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus, and see what this time period has in store for you. So what I'm going to be doing, Leo, is I'm going to be putting the Spirit Guide Animal cards over to the side, and at the end layering this on top of the tarot to give extra insight, extra depth to Spirit's voice, which it works so beautifully. And what I'm going to be doing right now is shuffling the Sacred Earth Oracle deck and then the Chakra Oracle deck and seeing what is revealed. So let's see now, Leo, January 16th to the 31st, 2020, Leo. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. All right, these two cards are the ones that want to be heard. This is context, and this is time. The context of the issues will be revealed through time, so there's something greater happening here, behind the scenes, kind of something going on. And then we have the chakra cards. So show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Leo, January 16th to the 31st, 2020, Leo. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, goodness. Okay, these two cards, my goodness, you guys are just, Spirit is just taking control of this reading. All right, so we have visualization. That's the third eye chakra. And we have truth, and that is the throat chakra. There's a truth coming out. There's something deeper going on here. Excuse me, than at the surface. Ooh, goodness, that was loud. All right, Leo, let's see what the cards have to say. Leo, January 16th to the 31st, 2020, Leo. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. All right, at the center of everything is the Three of Swords. Oh. You are crowned by the Seven of Wands. Then you have the Five of Swords. The Hierophant, this is a Taurus energy, Taurus time frame, April 20th to May 20th. 10 of Wands. All right. The Chariot, Cancer energy, time frame, June 21st, July 22nd. And the Wheel of Fortune. The King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. 8 of Wands. Everything is changing, and it's going to change rather quickly. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Strong ties to the Cancer energy. The Knight right here. Yeah, Cancer. Sorry, water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There we go. My brain can work. All right. So let's get started. What we have here is visualization. Starting off, we're starting with your chakras. So there is a clog, not a, yeah, Spirit is saying a clog, and just had that come right out of my mouth. There's a blockage, that's a better word for it, a blockage with the third eye chakra. So I would highly recommend visualizing yeah, there we go. Visualizing the healing and the cleansing of the third eye chakra so that you can see more clearly spiritually, because there is something here that isn't falling into alignment with what is going on. There is something here where you need to visualize the place that you want to be, the future that you desire, what it is that you want, and then have that be deeply connected with spirit, because spirit is saying here, I need to help you. I need to be with you. You need me at this time, and I need you. And spirit always needs you. So never think that spirit doesn't, because here you are going to be visualizing, seeing, and embracing a truth that has seemed out of reach. If you've watched my channel before, I love Tibetan singing bowls. I would highly recommend, using the Tibetan singing bowl for the third eye chakra, listening to a Tibetan singing bowl video on the third eye chakra, or just a chakra cleanse with the Tibetan singing bowls. That would be amazing. There is a sense here of the energy vibration really singing to your soul. Also, just seeing any kind of visualizing your third eye and seeing any type of impurities, any type of stagnant energy there, like any type of stagnant water, how it gets the algae on top of it, just being cleansed away and really moving yourself forward. There is also a sense of seeing within your heart, but also within your mind, where it is that you want to be and how it is that you want to move forward. There is also a sense here of needing to connect with spirit, because there is something that you're envisioning, Leo, or that has been envisioned, that is going to go against the grain of what spirit wants for your life. So know here the context of it will be revealed to you over time. It's going to be different, of course, for each and every person, but it's going to be highly powerful. And then we have here truth. You need to have the balance of truth, and you need to speak truth always. During this time, it is going to be so important to you. Any lies that are told, and I'm not saying that you would lie, all right, but any lies, any deceptions that you say, that other people say, they're going to come to the surface. So balance here your emotional and your passionate truth and move forward in that, because then you will be untouchable. You really will be. There will be such a power around you and such a beauty around you that people will be drawn to you like a moth to a flame, but in a very good way, not in that negative kind of being zapped type of way. So also here, heal and cleanse your throat chakra. Okay, visualize your throat chakra, which is located in the center of your throat, the third eye chakra located in the center of your brows. Visualize both of them, all right? But see them being cleared, see them being cleaned, and see spirit, the golden light of spirit, just surrounding them and helping you move forward. The context of things, there is something from those who have passed that are going to come and help you during this time. There's a sense here of having a fantastic relationship with spirit, which sounds rather, it's not with spirit, but it's with someone who has passed, and you actually have a better relationship now than you ever did before. And it can be from this life, it can be from past lives, where this person is really guiding you during this time. And with your words, with your heart, with your actions, that's what I see here with the dragonfly. But also, you are going to see that you are rising differently, that you are moving forward in more joy, more prosperity of self, more, of an embracing of an innocence. And that's why I see the child's face. Well, that's why the child's face is right here. It's moving forward towards an innocence. Yeah, and you see it here with the child at the bottom, the rabbit kind of jumping off of the hand, the being freed, with the magic, the moon coming in, and the sacred feminine. Here, this is time. Time will tell. Time will bring things into order. And know here that you are being tremendously guided by the sacred feminine during this time. If you ignore her guidance, right? And the sacred feminine is the energy of the earth, the energy of a collective consciousness, right? If you ignore it, there will be a diminishing of your voice, right? And that's what the sacred feminine is saying here. There is a power within wisdom, within understanding, to move you forward. There's, at the heart of everything, there's a broken heart. The Three of Swords is the pains, the disappointments, the upsets. It's like, oh my gosh. And here, it's saying you need to let this come to the surface with a broken heart. And it doesn't have to be that you broke up with somebody, but with something that has hurt you emotionally. right? You need to give it voice. You cannot bury it away. Well, you can. Of course you can. But Spirit is saying here, let it come to the surface. Let yourself say what has hurt you, what has held you back. And then you will be able to see what is moving you forward, because you'll be able to see yourself move forward because you've given it voice, but then it has set you free. And this isn't saying, to cause an uproar or anything like that within your life, within yourself, but to sit there and to say, okay, now I'm moving forward towards my truth, towards my power. I'm releasing heartbreak and pain and disappointment because there's something that has happened that goes against the essence of you, that goes against everything. And you're sitting there and you're saying, how did it get to this point? How did I get to this heartbreak, to this pain, to this disappointment? It can be being cheated on. It can be, losing a job. It can be, being thrust into a situation that was just completely overwhelming. Let it out. And this could have been, when you were 5 years old, that, something traumatic happened and you've carried that hurt with you forever. Here it's time to let that hurt, give it voice, and then set it free because it's part of your truth. And it's part of your truth. And here, with the Eight of Wands, you're walking away from something you once thought you would love. It's like an ending. It's it. For a lot of you, it's like a divorce. It's like, okay, I'm done. And I'm not saying if you're in a good relationship that you're getting divorced at all. I don't want to misconstrue. But it's an ending as severe as a divorce. It's an ending as permanent and as powerful as that, and as legal as that. So here, there is a sense that you are moving forward. And it can be from a mindset. It can be from a way of thinking that you have always thought this way. And you've tried to bury the hurt behind spirals, behind pains, behind disappointments. And now you're moving forward. Now you're moving forward and saying, okay, it's my time. It's my time to live my truth, to move forward in my power, to embrace my grace. And as you do so, you have the Seven of Wands right here, which, makes you feel as if you have to fight. And I love it. It's kind of like David and Goliath kind of thing right here. And what I love about David is that what most people don't know, and not to get all religious on people, but what most people don't know is that a slingshot back then was like having the most advanced weaponry possible. So it's saying with good weapons, you can, one way of interpreting it is with good weapons, you can accomplish anything. You can take down tremendous foes if you, are wise enough. Here, there is a sense of being able to stand your ground against a bigger foe, against, something overwhelming. But also know here that if you fight and sit there and say, it has to be like this, it has to be like this, it's not going to look well for you. It just isn't. It's going to be overwhelming. It's going to take your power off of what you truly want and how you truly want to move forward. And it's going to diminish things. So what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Wands is stand your ground, yes. Live in your truth, absolutely. But you're not going to be able to change those who do not see it, who do not understand, because the context, it's so personal. It is so personal. And here with the King of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you're slaying dragons, or you're taming. Is this taming or slaying? I see this as slaying. Okay? He slayed dragons. He's like, this is my power. This is my truth. I am not going to be stopped. And so truth here is going to be your cornerstone for this whole time, as long as you live in the truth. And it doesn't mean that, you're not polite to people. So it doesn't mean that if you see somebody in a blouse that you really don't like, that you insult them or anything like that. I just want to make sure that that's clear. It means that you live in accordance with spirit, and that you move forward in your truth, in your power, in your heart's essence. As you do so, you are going to see doubts and fears fall. You're going to see yourself moving forward, and you're going to see yourself blessed and graced in a way that you hadn't expected and you hadn't anticipated. And where that leaves you to is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is saying you cannot carry everybody else's passion for them. You cannot carry everybody else's burdens. It really makes me think here of, and usually the Ten of Wands makes me think of the Ella Willa Wilcox poem, and it's the two types of people. And she says, she breaks down the whole entire world into lifters and leaners. Right? Those are the two types of people, she says, that are in the world. And she says that for every one lifter, every one person that builds people up, there are like 20 who lean, or some number, some astronomical number like that. So here, as you are carrying your burdens, as you are, kind of herding geese, because that's what she's doing. She's herding geese. And that's hard. It's kind of like herding cats. They're very hard to get going. And once one goes one way, they all go that way and everything like that. So here you are moving forward towards your passion and your power. And you're going to find that things start going off, that things start becoming a bit more gray at times. But as you move forward towards the passion that you want, as you put down the burdens, and as you focus on what you want to create and what you want to develop, you have tremendous support from a water sign energy, a Pisces, a Scorpio, a Cancer, strong connection with a Cancer energy. Right? Yeah. As you move forward, as you embrace your blessings and your truth, you start to untangle the knots. You start to untangle the mysteries of things. And as you untangle the mysteries, you move forward in your emotional understanding. And as you move forward in emotional understanding, you become a champion of your heart. Meaning not that you just do whatever feels right at whatever time, because that's chaos and kind of Hellenistic. But this is very much saying, listen to your heart, connect with spirit. Spirit is going to be speaking through your emotional truth. Why? We are emotional beings. As emotional beings, we have to listen to our hearts. We have to listen to our souls and to ourselves. So you'll have feelings. People will say, oh, I had a feeling about this, I had a feeling about that. You'll have feelings about things. And it starts off, it can be a gut instinct, but it's really listening to your heart. It's like, oh, wow, that doesn't feel right. This is a bit iffy. And if you listen to that, you move forward very, very positively. But you need to have yourself aligned with what your heart wants. Because for a lot of you Leos, and no, for you Leos, at this time, your heart is broken. Your heart, there is something that you are facing, some darkness, okay? Some pain, some disappointment that has broken your heart, and now you're moving away from it. You're moving away and you're starting anew. The Chariot is saying that you rein in your emotions, you rein in what you desire, and you move forward, carrying your home with you, carrying something absolutely beautiful with you as you transcend, okay, as you're moving forward. And the Hierophant right here, you're leading the hunt. The Hierophant is very much saying it is time to move on to our greatness, and it's time to claim the greatness. So what I have you here is, as you move forward, as you claim your greatness, you're walking away from something that no longer fits, and you are embracing something very, very powerful and very, very beautiful for you. And as you move forward in that power and in that truth, you are guiding the hunt. You're guiding the hunt for what you want. And time will tell. Time will tell how things play out. But you here are very much moving forward. And with great help through a Cancer and through a Hierophant, and through a Taurus, very much involved during this time. And here, it can be that you're moving away from them, but these two people can make tremendously spectacular allies, right? But they can also make tremendously spectacular enemies. So just be aware of this. It can be moving you forward towards what it is that you truly desire in a way that is in a very positive way for some of you Leos, but also in a very negative way. You will know. So that's why Spirit is saying, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, holding the key to things. Everything is changing. You are going to see your life do a 180. All right? If you're having a really high, and everything's going great and spectacular, there's going to be a low. And then things will start to move up again. So I just want to prepare you for that. But if you have been through struggles and you have been through disappointments, now you're going to start to see the pendulum. You're going to start to see the tides move, change. You're going to start to see things becoming more clear. And as they become more clear, you're going to see that you fought this fight before. You have, and you have won. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is also saying, during this time, you're going to have your highs, you're going to have your lows, your lefts, your rights. There can be, it's going to be an emotional roller coaster, and it will very much be an emotional roller coaster, but you faced this before, and you have come out stronger, and you have come out better because of it. And as you do so, you embrace the power of your mind. You conquer doubts and fears, and you move in a direction that you never thought you could, and that you thought would be hidden from you. You did. You thought that this just wasn't going to be part of your truth. This wasn't where your power lay, but now you are seeing that it is. So let's see what your spirit guide animal cards have to say. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Leo. September. That's September. My goodness, what the heck is in September? Okay, that's a Libra and a Virgo energy. So be mindful of September for some reason. Okay. Sorry about that. That was odd. All right. Let's see now. Leo. January 16th to the 31st, 2020. 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 Leo. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. So I'm just going to lay these out quietly. Ooh, goodness. As I make a mess of everything. All right, so at the center of everything, which I love, is like the complete contrast to the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, heartbreak, pain, disappointment in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. It's a heart with three swords stabbing it. It's like devastation. All right, but here it says with the Sandpiper spirit, it says be playful. Be playful, be joyous. Let light and laughter come into your life. Do not take everything so seriously because you're going to have a tendency to do so during this time. But if you fill your heart with laughter, if you fill yourself with light and beauty and you let that shine, you will find that the ennui or the sadness that comes over you that you address, you're able not to move past it in a way that it's completely forgotten, but you're able to conquer it. You're able to not be defined by it. And this then leads you to the dolphin spirit, which says this and that are true. So as you move forward, there are going to be two sides to the story. Both of them are true. There are two paths that you could have taken. Both of them are true. And you need to see that this and that are true as you move forward and as you embrace the new horizon and as you walk away from what you once thought you would love or where you once thought you would be. Both scenarios hold truth to them, but you're moving forward in your wisdom and in your understanding. You're moving forward in a greater power. This then leads you to the antelope spirit, which says life is speeding up. And that's exactly what it is doing. And you are going to find that there are more giants to face. And that's why here it's like, do not engage in every battle because you will completely wear yourself out. And it's not worth it. For some of you Leos, okay, this is not going to be popular, but Spirit is saying it. For some of you Leos, it's kind of like, I'm going to win, because that's the strength of a Leo. The Leo is like, I am strong, I am right, I know this, right? But there are two sides to every story. There's two scenarios. And time is going to be the most beautiful healer of things and the most beautiful presenter of the magic that lays within you, the God's head that shines bright. So as you move forward, as things start speeding up, do not engage or do not think that you have to have people see it your way, okay? Because that's going to be, because I'm just seeing the moon card from the Moonology deck is coming, just keeps on coming. Spirit keeps on bringing it to me time and time again right now. And it's saying, don't let pride get in the way. All right, seriously, I know that's not popular. I know that some of you are going to get mad, but don't let pride get in the way. Let your health of self, let your connection with Spirit shine through, and it's going to lead you forward magnificently. Then we have the beaver spirit, which says, lay a solid foundation. You've slayed dragons. You know, you also have an air sign energy around you, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. All right, they have laid a solid foundation. Build off of that. Or if you are saying, Dean, I don't have a air sign energy in my life, you know, there is a sense that from your mind, from the power of your mind, from the power of what you are creating and visualizing. You lay a solid foundation. You lay a powerful foundation. This then leads you to the armadillo spirit, which says, set healthy boundaries. You cannot carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You'll buckle. All right? And it's too much. It's too much to sit there and say, oh, I'll take on this and I'll take on that. No, look here with the armadillo spirit. Look here and say, I need to set healthy boundaries. I need to set healthy barriers, and I need to move forward in them. You're also going to see healthy barriers coming up around you, healthy boundaries for a toxic relationship, for something that has broken your heart that you are walking away from. This then leads you to the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. The transformation that is fueled by the Knight of Cups is absolutely beautiful. This transforms everything. And it moves you forward towards what it is that you love, towards what it is that you desire, as you fly to new heights, as you are transformed. And then we have the frog spirit right here, which says, clear out the clutter. Clear out the clutter and move forward in your heart's truth. And that's also what this Cancer energy is doing. If there's Cancer, and there may very well be Cancer very strong in your chart somewhere, you're clearing out the clutter that has held that back, but you are also moving forward in the truth of your heart, in the truth of what needs to be done, in the truth of where you need to stand. And as you do so, and again, time frame, June 21st, July 22nd, then you have the elephant spirit, which says, learn from the past. And that's what the Hierophant brings. The Hierophant brings the past to the present. And the Hierophant is the past and the present, having this beautiful marriage together, having this beautiful, ruling of self. Because in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is represented by the Pope. You have the Pope on a chair with monks at his feet. He was the King of Kings. And so here, as you go on the hunt, as you move forward, this Hierophant spirit is around you, this sense of the coming together of your soul and yourself. April 20th to May 20th is the time frame, and you move forward in your heart's truth, in what you desire. You are saying, this is me, this is where I need to stand, this is who I am, and you are embracing and being graced by a greatness. And then as you learn from the past, you see that this and that are true. You see the validity of two paths. So never sit there and think this is the only way. There has to be a flexibility of mind and of self. And as that happens, as you embrace that spiritual truth, there is a transformation that is absolutely breathtaking that takes place. And then we have the chameleon spirit, which says, act as if the change has already happened. And whether the roller coaster ride that the wheel of fortune brings, but act as if you are already living the grace that you want to have, because that's going to turn that wheel in your favor. A change of seasons. And then we have the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. With the pain, with the disappointment, with the hardship, be loyal to what you love. Be loyal to who you are. Know that you have faced these hardships before, and that nothing and no one is going to stop you, is going to beat you down, is going to keep you from moving in your truth. This leads you to laying a solid foundation for your future, and this leads you to seeing the context as being so much greater than you had originally thought. Your subconscious message for this reading from the spirit animal cards is the hummingbird spirit. It says, be here now, be in the present, live in the moment. That's going to be so absolutely empowering for you. It then leads you to the subconscious message of the chakras, which says soul's healing. This is from the soul star chakra, which is located 6 inches above your crown chakra, above your head, above the top of your head. And here it is saying, let your soul heal and let yourself shine bright. As you do so, your soul of your sacred earth says the core of you is love. The core is your connection with spirit, the power of your heart. And that leads you to your subconscious message for this whole entire reading. This leads you to the 6 of the major arcana, which is Gemini, which is what I was really seeing with the I wish I would have said it out loud, but with the King of, of Swords was a strong Gemini energy. And this is a time frame, May 21st to June 20th. So no, from Taurus, which is April 20th to May 20th. Then you have Gemini, which is right after Taurus, May 21st to June 20th. And then you have Cancer, which is June 21st to July 22nd. This is going to be a very profound time for you. For some, you're going to see tremendous struggles coming during those times. And I don't mean that to sound bad. I'm just saying to warn you. You can curtail it. You can master it. You can, move forward in the power that you want. But for others, you're going to see tremendous growth happening at these times. But also know tremendous impact from a Taurus, from a Gemini, and from a Cancer is going to be here. But you're also here subconsciously, the Lover's card. There is love that is leading you forward. There is a sense of a coming together of the masculine and of the feminine aspects of yourself. Love is guiding you. And be careful with love, though. Okay? Do not put too much weight on it. Do not say, okay, we can withstand anything, or think that one person has to be absolutely everything to you. Spirit is saying that if you do that, the love will crumble. This is the love of the self. This is a power of your heart, of connecting with Spirit, of moving towards your truth, your power, and your grace. And by doing so, by loving yourself, by embracing your profound energy, okay, and your profound bounty, you can accomplish anything. Right? And the love is beautiful. All right, Leo, that was intense. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.